Hello and welcome. This will be our very first instructional video of understanding about connect section, and right on your very first task, we'll try to make or create some different connects intersection, and we'll be making that one using this 3D calculator, which is from GeoGebra, and it is also free online. So our main target was to make a cone and a plane. So what we need to do was to write the equation, then write the equation of also of a plane. So we have two equations: the equation of this cone, the red one, and the equation of this plane. And out of this equation of plane, you will be seeing the T sliders that will be present, wherein the slider of B is just simply the position of the plane along the Z line. So you can either put above or below, and the angle A, and the A slider is the angle for the plane between a parallel angle parallel to this cone, or from the left or the right, and this one will try to increase more on its angle. Okay, so this is how we can do that one. This is a application which can be which is free online. So all you need to do was just go into this GeoGebra org/3D, then you have this site, and you'll be presented by the canvas. Okay, so remember, we need to have two figures. The first one, the two naps of cone, then the second one is the plane. So the cone can be simply expressed by a geometric equation. Just simply type Z, and Z right here below, then just have some square, then equal, you have equal, then have X, then square the X, then add by the Y square, and now you have the naps of cone. And this plane is a presence, but this plane is not, cannot be moved, no? So we can just simply remove this one by just simply moving into setting and just unshow the plane. So I will try to uncheck, and I have this set now. Okay, so the next one, I have now the cone. The next one is the plane. So I'll try to type the equation of a plane. So simply have Z equal to, I will have the first, we'll have three sliders that will move the angle of a plane. So I will have C, first angle, multiplied by, I will have parentheses to close. The second slider is A times X. A is also the angle. We'll try to set some parameter, then plus the B, and the B is the position of the plane from the axis of Z. Then just simply enter, and you have now the sets of slider, the C, A, and B. The next thing that you need to do was to limit the movement of the plane. So I have here at C as default from -5 to 5. I will try to change the domain from 1, enter, 2, 10. Let's have just that set. And for A, I will just try to limit the angle so that at some point it will be equal to the vertex angle. So from -1, enter, to +1. Okay, then just simply enter. Okay, and for the slider which on the B, just retain the value. So then I will try to move along the center. So set by 0's position. Okay, now I have the plane and the cone. So okay, I will just try to go right at the bottom and make a adjustment. No. Okay. Okay, good. Now I have this plane and a cone. Okay, so our task was to make the following basic conics intersection and the degenerated intersection. Okay, so let me start with um, the first one. So when the plane is on the vertex, intersect at the vertex, consider a point right there, and that is already what we called a degenerated intersection. But for us to see some intersection, if I try to move this one, this B, which is the position, you can see that it passed through into the cone. The plane intersect at the cone, but you cannot see it clearly. So we wanted to make some marks. We want to make some marks of that intersection. So one way to do that one was to go right here. So from calculator, from the upper right, we'll try to move in this figure from tool and select intersect two surfaces. So now we have click this one and select this one and the plane. So you try to click on the cone and click on the plane, and you have now that broken line which is the intersection. So if you try to move, let's go back to calculator. Okay, you can see the intersection. So we have now made our very first basic intersection, which is circle. So as long as this plane is perpendicular along the Z line, so this is a circle. So you can move below and above, and it will be always a circle. Okay, so this time, okay, we have now the first one. You can, let's say you were asked to make some circle right there. All you need to do was to print screen and go into your activity right there. Okay, so the first basic is circle. Okay, go right here and just simply paste. You can see it's right here, and all you need to do was just simply to crop to show us that you have made your first task, generating the first conic intersection, which is circle. Okay, so you can put it right there. So done with your first degenerated task. Okay, good. Second one. So you have circle, then you'll have ellipse. And if you try to make an ellipse, let's go back right here. So if I try to make an ellipse, so I will just slightly move this plane angle. That angle is more than the vertex angle, so we can just simply move the angle of A between 0 to 1, but not exactly 1. So now I have a slight, okay, angle, and the intersection of that one is an ellipse. Okay, so I have made an ellipse. I will try to make a print screen and go to my second task. And paste and simply crop. Okay, good. Now I have made my second basic conics intersection. Okay, third one is I'll be making parabola. So if I will be making parabola right here, so this plane angle, okay, we'll just try to move this one a little bit down. This angle of the plane will be parallel, okay, to the vertex angle. So if I will try to move A, okay, exactly 1, so this is exactly 1, then this plane is already parallel, no? This plane is parallel to this vertex angle. And as you can see, you have made already an intersection which is parabola. So, okay, I will try to print screen this one and make and paste this one to my, okay, activity. This is on down. Then I will try to crop. Okay. Okay, good. So I have now my third basic intersection, which is my parabola, and the last one, which is hyperbola. So I will try to go right here, go back to my equations, and this time, so the angle of this plane will be less than the angle of vertex angle, so it will not become a parallel. So I will try to increase this angle by using the last slider, which is the C. So if I will try to move more than one, so it's more than one angle, and you can see that there is what is called hyperbola intersection. And all I need to do was just simply print screen and move into my activity and simply do my print screen and just simply crop this one for my third for my fourth answer. Okay, so I have now made, okay, my very first task. So the four, which is the four basic conics intersection, which is the circle, ellipse, parabola, and hyperbola.